I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man?
Yeah, who would do that, George?
Was it Count?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Well, he looked like a doctor to me. I mean, it was very convincing. He doesn't look like that, though.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
Assassin.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Well, did you before, to be honest? Didn't you say, like, they were, I don't know, never admit they don't know something?
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Funny. This is just looking at the manuscript again. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I also don't know why I'm back here. Because the only thing I got extra was this thing, which she probably doesn't want to have.
Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it?
It is.
What are you doing with that?
Yeah,
I
George.
picked it up in the hospital. It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
Nah.
No.
Do I want to look at the manuscript again? I don't think I do.
Let's take another...
check real quick if something has changed, but it hasn't. See, it's just a trap at the diamond and then the 4 parts where we can look at, and we've done that before. So I don't think we learn anything more from that, so we're just gonna leave.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one?
Which
Rosso
one?
or Sergeant Moo? Oh, were you referring to Andre?
I haven't met
I'll
him
let
yet.
you work it out.
Rosso is a weirdo. Moo as well. Andre don't know him yet, so can't say. Maybe he is. But I feel like we're getting somewhere. So I wonder, can we now go to the map and go to Syria perhaps? Let's see. Airport? We can, not yet. So I think we need to do something first to get that. Also, this is Europe. And Syria is not in Europe. So we could go back to the cafe, but I don't know. This is where the first bomb attack was, where everything started. I don't know what to do there. So let's go back to the museum and see if we can find Andre somehow. Also, we know now that they are going to steal the tripod, the 2 crooks, tonight. And I feel like we need to distract
You have
the guard.
left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Can you see? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor, but on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
You, sir, are full of fairy tales. But maybe that's what I need to
Forget
do. Maybe I need to hide in here and then tonight confront the criminals. Also, is this Andre? Let's see. He wasn't here last time.
I beg your pardon. Are you André Lobineau?
That's me. You want my autograph?
Autograph?
No, I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobbart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay, shoot.
Oh, I can ask him a bunch of stuff. Ooh. Well, let's start here.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure, it was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochmarn! That's where Pegram was digging.
No.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived.
Also with George, I don't know if he's kidding with these remarks or if he generally, how do you say it? If he really doesn't understand what they are saying. Because I feel like he isn't that dumb, is he? I feel like he's kind of smart. Isn't he like a journalist or a lawyer or something like that? So he must be joking, right?
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
So he has a lot of information for me. So I guess Nico was right about him knowing stuff. Let's talk about, I don't know what this is, but let's ask.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
Ah, okay.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure.
Well, who doesn't?
He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
Tell me more.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
Alright, let's keep going.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date.
Is it really?
At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Because I know this is a game, but this kinda... Isn't this like... This really happened? I feel like I read somewhere that it did, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but I don't know if they are keeping it, how do you say it, true to what happened, like 100%, or they just added stuff in to make it more exciting, because in the end, it is still a game, so I would understand that.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press.
Do tell.
Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars. Literally.
Gross.
Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flame-grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
Flame grilled. What a way to... I mean, in the old days, they had horrible ways to kill people. I mean, nowadays, it's not even everywhere. I think it's mainly America where they have the death sentence, but it is kind of humane. But in the olden days, like in medieval times, it's just unimaginable.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture.
True.
The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps.
Gross.
What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
Sounds to me like they just wanted to get rid of them by every means possible.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
This guy's just an encyclopedia. He knows everything. He's telling me everything. This is great. I should have met him before. What do you know about this guy?
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud.
I thought he was thinking to himself, but apparently he was saying it out loud. Do you know about the tripod? You must.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
Oh.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
So you're not gonna do anything? What about the assassins?
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language. Assassini. The assassins.
Told ya. That I knew. All the other stuff, nope, didn't know. Would be great if you would be able to remember all the stuff, right? In which century, what happened. I mean, that is a skill that I haven't perfected yet.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story.
Yeah, George.
There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
That's how they do it. That's how they recruit people. What more?
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Yeah, probably what he means is that he's referring to the terrorist groups, maybe, I think. Not sure though, I don't want to say something that isn't right.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Oh my god.
Because I'd never see it again.
But
True.
don't you trust me?
Nope.
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
Oh.
I get your point.
Yeah, I am kinda clumsy. What do you know about this?
I'd like your opinion on a medieval
I
manuscript.
didn't bring it though.
Well, do you have it with you?
Nope.
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Well, then you have to come with me. Can I show him the diamond as well? Is that smart?
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
I think.
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Isn't that because the Templar treasure isn't really a treasure, but it's like probably something else like books or knowledge or something dumb like that? I'm sure everybody's looking for gold when the treasure is just a euphemism for something else. Must be right. What's this? The Templar logo, right?
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie.
Georgie.
Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill.
Wait, they still exist?
The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
I thought they were extinct. Didn't they all get burned?
How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
That is what I said. What more do you know?
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order.
Isn't that
The
stealing?
Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
That is a smart tactic though. Maybe I should do that as well. Stop my own cult, make people give all the money to me. I'm kidding.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained a mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
Wait, I thought you just said stuff about the bankers of our time, yada yada yada. I thought you meant that they were the Templars. But I feel like they still exist though, in the game at least.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
You know what?
In Paris?
Yeah. Not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye. Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf.
Uh-oh. What do you mean? Is he looking for a mate?
This friend, who has the manuscript,
The anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
Wait, was that a mistake? Should I have not done that? Ooh, I don't know. What's he gonna do?
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
But didn't she send me to him? That she knew him? Or did I get his name somewhere else? I don't remember. Should I tell the guard that he's gonna get robbed?
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Okay, I can't.
Forget it.
I can play with this. Isn't he gonna close it at one point? I think he is. And then I'm gonna see if I can hide in here without him noticing. I hope. That works. Now what?
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobino.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
Ooh, it's dark. They're here.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Let's see if they can get it. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to do something. But what? Do this?
What the... Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Who's that? Back in Nico's apartment.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor George.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Wait, were you the
Yeah,
thief?
but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean
I knew it.
it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't suck, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
Yeah, you're right. That's what's important. Not your pride.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
I'm just putting it in my pocket. Guess that fits.
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
I think so.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Syria?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again.
Phew.
He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the Knight's Christ to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bears that crest.
I sure hope so.
I can ask her a bunch of stuff. Well, I'm glad that he didn't do anything to you, because I don't know why George would then comment that he had this weird look in his eyes. That was a bit extra.
Lobineau explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
What, you like that?
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France,
Knew that.
otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that.
Probably not.
I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
He already did. Alright, so we got the tripod, so let's
I
go.
have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
George is such... I don't know what to call it. But she's starting to like him, I think. Saying, already you just got here. Time and tide wait for no man. So dumb. If it doesn't put her off, that means she's kind of into you. So we can go to Montfaucon. That's new. Let me think. Is that the location where the hangings were? Is that it? We can go back to the museum to talk to Andre some more about I don't know what. But let's go here. Why not? We get a bunch of locations in this game, though. I mean, it's not like you can walk freely and walk everywhere, go wherever you like. Because point-and-click games, they just don't work that way. So we have a policeman. I'm getting distracted again. But there are a bunch of places where you can go to. So this is Rue de Montfaucon, so that's the street name. Tourists, juggler. Let's look at the sign if we can. I'm not even doing anything, it's just juggling that's in the way. We can go up here. Oh, that's a
In
church.
French, English, and German, it read, "In 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the knightly order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine."
So this is the place of the hangings. That is interesting. So we can take a look over there, or we can speak to other people. But why don't we go there first? I don't know what's this. Because that's why we came here. Oh, it looks so cool. What did it look like before? Very different. That is so funny that they did this. This is what it used to look like. And we were fine with it. This is now. Look at the difference. Alright, so we have all these statues. So I know I'm kind of saying, like I said before, that reforging games is a cheaper way to make money. But I'm taking that back, because looking at the details, they had to really redraw this completely, because there was nothing there literally. So
I didn't have time to sit around.
I'm sorry I said that.
A row of old pews, beautifully carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres,
All
burned
right, George.
buttocks of the young ladies, the flabby flesh of the old men. That wasn't a pleasing image, so I went back to the young ladies.
You don't have to tell me everything you're thinking. Whoa. Oh, I cut him off, apparently. Oops. But I do have to say that still, reforging a game is cheaper than making a completely new one. But it's smart.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day. A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble lying in perpetual state.
What is this? So I can look at all these tombs. This is the leader of the Templars, maybe, or the king.
Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
I guess. Monument?
Just think. There's a dead guy under there.
There is. Another one. Do I need to look for one?
I was surprised Philip le Bel had left this place alone.
Statue. Do I need this?
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
I'm sure it does. Can look at the window. Or is that using it? I don't know what the difference is between these two symbols. Still don't.
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Oh, so this was remade. Is that what you're saying? This is original, maybe.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
You don't say. So, this is probably explaining what happened.
A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors.
But I can't really tell. I mean, these look like knights. So I don't know what that means. Window.
In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Alright, I'm just gonna look at everything. But I don't think there's something here right now.
I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Wait, are these the knights or the Templars?
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
Oh, these are the knights, maybe. But didn't the Templars get hanged?
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll.
Do I need to put the tripod here somewhere? Oh, scroll, wait.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Oh, you can look in it.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow. Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Alright, but at least that's not nothing. The staff?
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
That's also in the window.
Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Yeah, but if you look through here, you also see a
Per
crack.
disciplinum,
Look. Here. Right, am I
a
wrong?
bit of a stained glass window. Wow!
He's also holding a scroll.
A huge stained glass.
He's just saying the same thing. He's not doing
I
anything
didn't
with
recognize
it.
the biblical.
I have a bunch of stuff, but do I want to use it with this? Doesn't make sense. He won't do that. No, it just says, I don't know. Maybe we need to go outside and speak to people before we're able to do something here. Because I don't know what to do with all of this. I can do something with these.
I didn't have time to.
Oh, he doesn't want to sit around. All right, I'm sorry, George. Didn't know you were so important. Walk faster, please. You say you don't have time, so hurry. All right, so I read this fountain.
An ornate fountain stood in one corner of the square. I'd have to come by here in the summer to see it working.
Oh, we're looking at this. Oh, all right.
There was no water to frolic about in, and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow.
Frolic. Was it what you were gonna do? Have a manhole cover.
In the middle of the square was a manhole. I wondered if there might be something relevant beneath street level.
And I probably need to get rid of him, right? He won't let me go there.
I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
No, but I have this.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Leave that cover alone, now.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Also, why is he wearing a different costume? I mean, that Moo wears something different than he is. And he is a policeman, right?
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work. Obviously, this guy hadn't read the same list.
He must be doing something else.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
You sound a bit drunk.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
Oh, he's a traffic
You
officer.
have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
Why is that an excellent question?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Alright, so I need to distract him somehow, but I don't know how to do that. I have a matchbook, but what do I need that for?
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say?
Oh. I did wonder if I should say that I believed you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Well, you did it anyway.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No. That would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
So why not let me go underground then if you don't care? Just let me do my thing. I don't know what to do with him.
I'll see you around.
He'll be here, he says. Cafe?
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up.
Well, you're right
I
about
decided I was
that.
happy enough right where I was.
I want to take a look. Oh, you don't want to do that. I just clicked the other option. Don't know if you can tell. So, we need to distract him somehow to go underground, but I don't know what for. You can take a look
There
at
was
the
a
tourist.
small crowd of 5 sightseers. It's a weird thing, but you can take the most intelligent people in the world, put them in their vacation duds, and hey presto, they look like morons. Why is that?
They look like morons. You gonna say that to them?
I had
Nope.
no desire to...
You want to talk to the juggler?
Hey, you with the balls.
Oui,
I thought he was a mime.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
juggler. What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
Oh, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravity aerobatic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so.
That's not very nice. Do we want to trick him?
It didn't seem right to fry somebody's...
Oh, you're right. What about that nose?
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
So no?
That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not. Does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better. No?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
He can't. You
I
still
had
can't.
no idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
It is difficult. You need to really practice that.
A lot more
Told ya.
difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
Now what?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Letsplay? Ah, the last Grandmaster, Jacques Dumoulin, was burned on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, I also read that.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
But I could kinda make myself look like a juggler.
Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
It looks like one of mine, or at least another jongleur.
Or a clown?
Mais naturellement, a clown.
Hardly a breakthrough.
He's no inspector, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. I don't.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So we need to go underground. I don't know why, but apparently we do. Did we speak to the tourists?
I
No.
have no desire to...
Talk to the crowd. He doesn't want guy. Boy with the lollipop. You look at the architecture?
An architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here.
Oh, I didn't even get at that. Nothing. So, I think I'm gonna take a break.
At the top of the stairs was a medieval church.
What can you do with it? Is it just going there? It is. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna leave it here for now, because I am a bit stuck. And I know I have some leads I can still follow. I can go back to the museum and speak to Andre. Probably look at the ravages of the theft. And they will probably be upset that the thingy got stolen, the tripod. Could go back to the police station and ask Rosso if he's learned anything. Probably not. And I think that's about it. And I need to figure out what to do over here, which I don't really know. I need to do something with that statue. But I don't know what. Or maybe Nico could help me with that. I don't know, and this is all the junk I have. So, which, by the way, I just put in my pocket. I'm glad that's not realistic. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm gonna take a break. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I very much hope to see you in the next one, or any other video for that matter. That doesn't really matter. So I just hope you're having fun. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.